Hi, this is Jeetanise, and today we are making lamb backstrap with which is marinated, and we will serve on the blinis and also with the smoked eggplant, which will tell about the smoked eggplant, which will start after we finish off with the lamb cooking. So this is the lamb which has been marinated overnight in yogurt, extra virgin olive oil, and but this time we add something different, is a cinnamon, so give it a bit more sort of a lamb coma flavor, but it's still the lamb as it is. So let's put this marinated in this oiled non-stick pan. I would say it has to be non-stick, because once it gets burned a little bit, then it just gives that flavor in end of the tongue once you finish with it. So as you can see, we are going great with it. You can don't put too many in the pan, otherwise you end up like cooking halfway through, and that's the worst thing when the meat is undercooked, and on the contrary also when meat is overcooked. So we're just going to cook this much, and we're going to leave the rest there and go step by step with that. Leave it there for a minute, and then we're coming back to this our smoked eggplant puree, which we have smoked the eggplant on a like a charcoal barbecue or just on the grill. So when we smoke it, as like with anything like smoked salmon or smoked anchovies or anything, so this is just a smoked eggplant which we keep on the grill for say like 20 minutes, 50 minutes on a low grill. So we do want to smoke it, but we don't want to overburn it. So, and once you finish with this eggplant smoking, we can just peel off the skin and make sure the middle part you mix up together. You can make a puree, but that's where I may not go. I'll just keep it let's mix with a fork and a spoon, and add a handful of say like ginger garlic, and then you may add a flash of extra virgin olive oil and make a puree. So once you finish with that, and then it's good to go, same as it is as you're looking into it now. So you're going to leave this here. In the meantime, let's come back to this thing. As you can see, yeah, that's looking great. And good. So if you are running out of time, then yes, you have an option to increase the temperature a little bit, but I won't suggest to go on the high flame. So let it cook. In the meantime, we are also using this things as a like we got marigold flower petals, we got some chilies, but these chilies is just like a banana chili. There's no kick in that, because some people may not like chili, and we always ask our customers or even our family members, if they like it, they can always add on top rosemary, which has been infused in the lamb. That's the very good food pairing. This is the mint as well, some sage, some alfalfa sprouts as well. So we'll use it when we do the garnish. So we're just gonna leave this here. Now coming back to the lamb, yeah, it's looking good. All right. And one of the things with this lamb, as I'm coming back to, is that we need to make sure, because it's a backstrap, or you can also call it pencil fill. One of the chefs who I really admire is Vivek Singh from he works at Cinnamon Kitchen in London, and then he was also stressing on this aspect of cutting a lamb strap very fine, not like a sashimi salmon, not that much fine. So we're just keeping it just enough thickness so that it can be cooked in the real time, not like these days we do have less time in cooking and more in social media, so we need to make sure we have cook in the faster time, and then we're good to go and do other things. So this is looking good, so let it cook. Good. As you can see, this is more now getting caramelized thing, like cooked, so we just can switch it over. As I said, don't want to overcook it, so let it cook, but keep an eye on it and taste not as you go, but Once it's finished, it's good to go. You can taste, and never add salt too much, because that's really one of the factors which can be overcome by just tasting as you go, because salt, once you add too much, it just kills the dish. So let it simmer there for a few minutes, and then we'll be okay with that. All right. Now these, as you can see, these are the blinis, or you can make your own. You can buy from the shop. It's all up to you. So just a fermented plain flour with semolina. So just bake over a few hours in the oven. Now one more thing before we start is, this is a homemade puree of red chili, sun-dried tomato, ginger, garlic. You can take off ginger, garlic if you don't want. Salt and star anise. Just mix it up with a splash of vinegar, and there you go. We're ready for that. We use it when we do our garnishing of the blinis. In the meantime, let's come back to lamb. That's done. This one is good to go as well. This one is good. Good too. Okay, now let it go. I'm gonna switch it off and leave it there for a minute, and then take it off. So once we take it off, same concept as I tell last time, as I tell every time. It's like, if you're gonna eat it right away, it's gonna leak all the juices in the plate, and then it will be more dry and may not be enjoyable meal. So let it rest off for like 5 minutes, if you have time 10 minutes, and then okay. So this is our finished product, almost finished, not finished. So this is the blinis, as I said. So I have warmed it up already, and this is the smoked eggplant, which already I show you how we have made it. And this is our lamb, which is ready to go. So it has been cooled down for like 5 minutes. Same thing, like give it time so that it won't get too much dry. And we're just going to put on top all of these on top of it. See, it looks very nice on the presentation plate. It's not that and this is our homemade sun-dried tomato with red chilies. These red chilies, I think there's one more thing which I like to add, is that we soaked it overnight. You can do it within 10 minutes in warm water, but as if you, same thing like meat, you can marinate overnight. The taste is different. The same thing is here. It tastes different. This is a concept which is different, and that's what will give you a bit more satisfaction when you taste it. Just to do the final prep, a few of these sprouts and rosemary young parts, not the old ones, because if you add too many old leaves, they tend to stay in your mouth, so with a different flavor. Okay, so this is the final product, as you can see, and pretty impressive. Just a 5. You can serve as a canapé, serve as a, not as a main. Gonna be canapés or even entrees, and would be a good start for this year, I suppose. And I hope you like it. So just to re-memorize what we did, is just like blinis, smoked eggplant with a marinated egg backstrap, as thin as possible. Put like 3 minutes each side, you're done. This is puree of the red chili with vinegar and sun-dried tomatoes. Mix it up, put everything together as I did in the last 2 minutes, and it's good to go. I hope you like it. Thank you very much once again. Thanks. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.